What is up, guys? It is GadgetGuruHD here, and in this video I got you guys my review of the Poetic Strapback Case with the 2nd generation Google Nexus 7 2013. Now the Poetic Strapback actually comes in about 6 different colors, ranging from black to red to purple, pink, green, and also white. So lack of selection and color definitely isn't an issue with this case. If you want to know more about pricing, availability, and all the different colors, then just go ahead and check out the link in the description. I'll have the lowest price I can find down below. Now moving on to the actual review here, we can see that we get a look at the top of the case, which isn't quite as high quality leather as the Poetic Slimline, which I really did like. You can check out my review of that in an annotation. And we do get to see that it does have the smart cover feature, but taking on and off this cover is actually a bit of a struggle. One minor thing that has really annoyed me is this raise on the cover top piece of the case. Part of this has to go with the folio function and the layers that are inside of the case, but it's just one of those things that I really don't like. It's honestly just a minor annoyance that really not many people are going to notice. So to put this case in the folio mode, all you have to do is take the cover out of these little snapping pieces that snap in and out of place, and then align the bottom of the tablet onto one of these little grooves to adjust the viewing angle of the Nexus 7 to the way that you like it. It's really convenient, and you can actually put it in a movie viewing angle like here, or you can even put it in an angle that could allow you to type if that's something that you're interested in doing. One thing I think is pretty unique is that there's actually this little band that you can wrap around the Nexus 7 when you're using the elastic hand strap to use the Nexus 7 with one hand. The only issue with this is that it does just barely go over the screen. Now this is one thing that I kind of do think is pretty annoying, especially if you're using something like an LMT launcher where you need to get to the edge of the screen. Now if you're not using something like that, you're probably not even going to really care about it. It's just one of those things that I really wish that they could have improved on to make this a 10-star case. Now the final thing we're going to do is take a tour around this device. So the first thing that you can see here is the micro USB ports. Moving over to the right, we get a good look at the power button and also the volume rockers, which are completely accessible. Next we see a little stylus holder. They didn't actually include one with this, but it is nice to see it there. That way we can go ahead and get a third-party stylus. Up at the top we get full access to our 3.5mm headphone jack. That should probably pretty much work with any big headsets if you have them. Finally we get a look at the rear-facing camera, and then also we get a look at the stereo speakers. These are really small holes, and the sound was a little bit muffled, but you probably wouldn't have really noticed if you weren't completely listening or trying to hear any mistakes in audio. So that right there pretty much wraps up my review of the Poetic Strapback Case with the new Google Nexus 7 2013 edition. If you enjoyed this review, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe so you can stay tuned for more Nexus 7 case reviews and other content like this. Be sure to check out my other reviews of the Subcase Slim Fit Folio and also the Poetic Slimline, which I also really enjoyed.